it's Miss Pitzel of the Appleton West Library, and I am book talking something by one of my favorite authors. So the author is Neal Shusterman. He is the author of The Unwind Dystology, which is a dystopian, and also Arc of the Scythe, which is another dystopian series that I just absolutely love. So I've been reading some of his standalone single books. So I picked up Game Changer, and it starts out with our main character, Ash, who's a defensive tackle on his school football team, and he has a really big hit on the quarterback and sacks the quarterback, but he also experiences something strange. And so I'm thinking, okay, this is about concussions and stuff like that. But if I had, number one, paid a little bit more attention to the cover art and actually read the inside, because I'm not giving anything away, what actually turns out to be is that Ash is actually propelling himself into different dimensions. So it's still his world, but it's different. So like the first ones are very subtle, like stop signs are suddenly blue in this new world. But as he progresses through different dimensions, things change significantly. For example, most of his friends are diverse because he lives in a very diverse area. His school's very diverse. He's on the football team. So his best friend is African American, but most of his friends, not all, most of his friends are Latinx or African American, because the school is very diverse. And in some of the future, or I shouldn't say future, some of the other dimensions that he visits, segregation was never outlawed by the Supreme Court. So his school becomes all white, and the people that he was friends with have very few opportunities to leave or otherwise. So the whole society changes, but then in some of the last dimensions he visits, Ash changes significantly, and in ways I am not going to tell you because it was like mind-blowing in a lot of ways. It was very cool. I loved it. So once again, this is a book that is sci-fi because it talks about parallel universes and the multiverse and different dimensions and things like that. And there's characters called the Edwards. Every time Ash has a hit and goes to a new dimension, the Edwards, like a new Edward appears, and they're trying to teach him, like, number one, what's going on, what can you do to get back to your original dimension, or end of the world type things. So it is truly Game Changer because he plays football, but he's the one who's controlling this and stuff like that. I just found it a fascinating book, and I was very entranced by it. It was like a very quick read for me. So I highly recommend this if you are into sci-fi. If you've read other Neal Shusterman books but you don't want to get involved in a series, this would be a good choice. But if this is not your cup of tea, I will help you find something else. But I was very happy with Game Changers by, once again, one of my favorite authors, Neal Shusterman. So have a fantastic day and keep on reading. Bye.